kings perished 1,000 years ago. Their great cities turned to graves. In their place came new life.
Zdravím dámy a pánové a vítám vás zpět u Horizon Forbidden West. Dneska začneme tím, že tady budeme pro černou skřínku a pak už oficiálně budeme plnit bonusové mise.
Machines took control of their plane and flew into the ground.
OK, takže stroje ovládly letadlo. Tak, to je extrém, no. Chudáci v tom letadle, no teda, protože to teda muselo být brutálno. Každopádně půjdeme na misi za Kottalem a pomůžeme mu vyrobit si novou robotickou ruku. Jsem hlavně zvědavý, jak přesně tu ruku bude ovládat. Ale bude to určitě zajímavý, takže mu ho jdem zavolat.
Hey, Kottalova, I'm at the Zenith lab. Ready to come over?
I'm on my way. Aloy, I appreciate you meeting me here.
I'm happy to help. Did Gaia mention where exactly in the Zenith lab we'd find what you need?
She mentioned the chamber where you found Beta, and the database that lies within. She said it'll help us find the knowledge and components I require to build a new arm.
At least we know where to look. We will have to be quick about it, in case the Zeniths are watching.
Understood.
The lab's up this way. You okay?
I got this.
Machines. They're scrapping the specters for parts.
Jo, takže jsme tady zase na vrchu, tam jsme vlastně byli v té laborce.
Or we can sneak past them.
Your choice.
Samozřejmě, že nebudeme kolem nich se propližovat. A musíme sejmout, to by bylo proti pravidlům je nesejmout. Špičkový scrapper, jo, a to jsou ty přízraky, co jsme tady sejmuli minule. No, a Kottalova na to, že má jednu ruku, prostě upřímně umí nejlíp fightit ze všech NPCček, zatím si stojím. A zároveň dokáže i dobře šplhat. Takže jako fail, že některé postavy nedokážou šplhat a Kottalova to zvládne s jednou rukou. Je. Mám ho, no. Bomba. A teď tu ruku, Co je oslabina? Čeho Walker kyselina, jo? jsem ho do toho trefil, what the fuck. Okay.
Entrance to the lab is by that tunnel. Come on.
Jsou to všichni, ne? Nechápu, proč mám kyselinu já, když jsem trefil ho, ale dobře, no. No, takže vědomíme si všechno, co můžeme.
The enemy did this?
Ano, tomuhle nepříteli budeme čelit.
Gaia said the Zeniths made incredible discoveries here. But in the end, they only used such knowledge for selfish purposes.
At least now we can use it to do something good.
Asi tak, no, protože zenitové se asi nezmění, hádám. A stroje, no. No, a proč mám do píči prostě luk? Tenhle.
She can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit.
Okay. A jeden dole. A zase to nevystřelilo, super.
We better get a move on. The room we found Beta in is up ahead.
Lead the way.
Proč tady vlastně dělají, co tady vlastně dělají stroje, jakoby? Proč tady vlastně jsou? Jakoby, to je divný. A zenitové jako vlastně už tady nejsou, nebo jako... Co? Jo, musíme nahoru, moment, tady je cesta dolů.
Is that it down there?
Yep, we better make our way down there. We're here. Now we just need to find a way to access the database Guy was talking about.
No, nebo je to tady zničený, že minule jsme odsud držali těžko, ne?
Inside such a thing. There's barely room to breathe.
No, zadat kód. Moment, tak kde mám zjistit ten kód? What? Kde mám zjistit ten kód, ale?
I think I found what we're looking for.
Let's
Nebo to bude tohle?
hope it holds the answers we seek.
I'll download the database to your focus, so you can search through it later.
What about the components?
They should be somewhere on the... Spectres!
A, přízraky, no. Korupce, jo? Moment. Půjdou k nám? Nebo jako... Možná ta korupce by jim mohla ublížit hodně. Okay. Tohle bude náročný, ale no. A už to skoro naplněný. Ještě jeden hák a bylo by to. I samozřejmě, že to nestihnu, no. To je jedno. Já je potřebuji hlavně sejmout a to bude náročný samou sobě. Zvlášť pokud tady budu mlátit jak píča a samozřejmě, že nevytáhnu to vypíčový botomet, tak potom to tak vypadá, že se mě nastaví nějaký vypíčový jiný.
I can keep going.
Jde dole, dobrý. A ten druhý? Bomba. A už ho budeme mít.
The Zeniths might send reinforcements. We need to finish up and get out of here. The components should be somewhere on the second floor.
I'm right behind you.
V druhém patře? Okay. Tyhle přízraky actually byly docela easy, jako musím říct, že tyhle nebyly zas tak náročný. Za to v tým údolí smrti, nebo mrtvém údolí, nebo jak se to jmenovalo, tam byly ty přízraky extrémní teda. Moment, kde jsem zase skončil? Tady. Teď se prostě musí spawnout další, jako really. No, zenická laboratoř, takže co tady máme? Dostaneme tady ty součástky někde.
We need to search the entire floor.
I'll keep a lookout. Don't want any more surprises.
Good idea.
Okay, kde tady máme součástky?
A vent. Might be a way out of this room.
No, moment, tak kde jsou ty součástky? Dole můžeme vypáčit, no, ale... Moment, to je zajímavý tady a teď kam? Tady nic a tady...
The components have to be here somewhere.
Tady? No trulíček je tady hodně.
Are in there.
To v jedné z nich musí být stopro. Že podle mě to nebude nějaký item, oni to dají, jo, dají to do truhly, no.
Give these to Kottalova.
Pěkné, no. Kottalova bude mít určitě radost, i když úsměv nám určitě nedaruje, protože tenakové se přece nesmějou.
You found the components?
See for yourself.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
Something wrong?
I was just thinking about what it will be like after I build the arm. Will I feel different? Whole again? Idle thoughts. They can wait until we're back at base.
You go on ahead. I might want to take one more look around, in case there's anything useful.
Very well. I look forward to putting what we found to good use. Walk with the 10.
Ok, takže Kottalova už jde na základnu, my tady máme to ještě prohledat, ale hádám, že jakoby nemusíme. Se můžeme vrátit na základnu. No, si ještě mám promluvíme a chci si promluvit, ale já hlavně s Kottalem, má splnit tu bonusovou misi. Tím, že pak tady máme ještě to na ty bohy země, pak tady máme ještě něco, prostě tady ty bonusové mise od těch postav ve základně, tak ty splníme. A jinak bych řekl, že to už bude všechno, no. Takhle, já si myslím osobně, že jakmile splníme tady ty bonusové mise, tak to je možná tady nějak jako všechno, co teď budu chtít splnit, protože už tam není tolik jakože zajímavých věcí. Jaký ty loviště a tady ty věci už nejsou upřímně asi tak zajímavý, bych řekl. A pro mě ani tak záživný, takže si myslím, že ty můžeme klidně nechat až po dohrání hry, doplnění. Protože stejně je tady vlastně ještě DLC, takže to budu muset dohrát, nebo tentokrát bych ho chtěl dohrát rozhodně, ne jak v jedničce, kde teda i z toho důvodu, že ta hra se pak totálně jako upřímně pojebala, takže jsem ho pak nedohrál, takže je vlastně, dohrál jsem hlavní příběh samozřejmě, ale nedohrál jsem to DLC. No taky z toho pohledu pak to beru, že se stejně u té hry udržíme, takže jakoby myslím, že nebude problém, když vlastně to teď vynecháme. Přijáme kovou květinu. Tady to nejde rozmrdat? OK. To jsem dala kovou květinu, která tady je, aby to bylo ikonický, nebo co?
Aloy, there are more supplies in the chest. Help yourself.
Jo, tady už nás čeká Alova samozřejmě, no. Takže bychom si s ní měli promluvit. Stejně jako se všema, ona už si našla svůj pokoj. Jak jinak?
Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CEO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Pharaoh, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Pharaoh, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the diviners discovered that Pharaoh spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CEO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire, the living embodiment of Ted Pharaoh, the renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous the journey would be.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobeck an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobeck, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse. But nothing improved the CEO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door. And more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CEO became was a complete perversion of what principled diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CEO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
That sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with everyone else.
I promise I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't come to that. I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the diviners haven't recovered.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about to capture Hephaestus, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alva. Read anything interesting lately?
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes. It's been humbling to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
I need to get going.
Right. You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after Hephaestus soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
There she is. Heard you had an interesting time at Thebes.
Maniacs, lava, what's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I wouldn't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Aaron. Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
I see all of us settled in nicely.
Our new Quen friend? The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Yeah, that's Alva for you. Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
I should go get this to Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
Plugging in that power cell downstairs must have turned on these holograms.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
Were you able to finish the new arm Gaia was helping you with?
Indeed. I was hoping we could discuss it, if you have a moment.
Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed. To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up. You wanted to talk about your arm?
Indeed. It's time to test it. And I want you to be there.
Okay. How are we doing this?
Not how. Where? Will you meet me where we felled Regala's tremor tusk? Right where the river bends?
Sure, if you want, but I'm not sure I understand.
You'll see when we get there. I promise.
Then I'll let you know when I get close.
You have my thanks, Aloy.
I have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Like I said, I'll call you when I'm close to Regala's old outpost near the bulwark.
May the Ten guide your way.
No, tak, tisíce diskuzí, samozřejmě. Máme od ní z toho Omega o oprávnění Gaie, ale to ještě teď dělat nebudem, protože hlavní misi si ještě necháme. Všichni jsou připraveni, Alva je závislá na datech, takže ještě nestihla opustit, vlastně nestihla ještě opustit archiv, tak no. No a no, chystáme se na vyražení, no.
When I met Hikaru, I figured he was just another bloodthirsty warlord. But Fasha was right. Hikaru wants peace. It won't be easy. But with his new marshals, maybe his vision has a chance.
Vzpomínky samozřejmě si musíme dát.
I know Varl meant well bringing up Rost. I guess it's hard to talk about. With everything going on, it feels easier to set those memories aside. At least for now. Beta's so frustrating. I don't get how she can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
No, takže tak, každopádně my pokračujeme tím, že jdeme pořád ke Kottalovi, který teda jde odzkoušet tu svou novou ruku. To bude pěkný. A já chci vidět, jak si tu ruku vyrobil. A hlavně chci vidět, jestli ji odzkouší, protože hádám, že s kovovou rukou jako bude mít poměrně velkou sílu. No, takže jdeme na to. respektive se podívám, kterým je to směrem, protože hra mě zase povede někde do píče. No, jdeme na místo, kde jsme porazili Tremotruska od Regaly a strhli jsme tam tu zeď od Bulvaku, aby mistr šéf se konečně rozhodl vyslat svoje hňupy na ten na tam tu věc.
Hey, Kottalova, I'm by the tremor tusk site where we agreed to meet. Want to test that new arm of yours?
I'll be there shortly. Thank you for waiting.
Maybe now you can tell me what we're doing here?
Not just yet. Follow me, please.
Tak Kottalova nám ještě nic neříká.
You took your sweet time telling me what you wanted to do to the bulwark. Consider this my revenge.
Odplata za Bulvak, no. Takže půjdeme hlavně odzkoušet tu ruku, to bude zajímavý. My půjdeme k nějakému stádu bez tak.
This is it.
What am I looking at?
Oh, you'll see. Come.
All right, talk to me, Kottalova.
I wish to test the arm on that. It has menaced the valley for some time. Killed more than a few of the Sky Clan. But no longer.
I'm honored to help.
After you. Let's see how this thing likes the taste of metal.
Jo, takže jdeme to vyzkoušet na tom zmrdovi. Scourger. A Kottalova teda bude mít tu robotickou ruku, vypadá velice dobře. Ale záleží, co teda s tou rukou umí. Chybí mu tam jeden prst minimálně. Hádám, že slabinu bude mít mráz, ne? Pěkné a teď takhle. Pěkné. Máme ho, je pojím. OK, tak ten dobře vybuchl, no.
Well, I think it's safe to say the new arm works fine.
Agreed.
Then why are you taking it off?
This is what I am now. What I overcame. Anything else feels wrong. Like a disguise. I'll use the new arm when I need it, but the rest of the time, I will simply be myself.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You have my thanks for doing this with me. Here. Something to mark our victory.
Thank you. I'll see you later then.
The ten be with you, Aloy.
No tak tenacké tradice, takže ano, Kottalovi jsme udělali novou ruku, ale no, samozřejmě, že ji nebude používat. Většinu času bude sám sebou a bude bez ruky radši. No a tu ruku využije, až když ji bude potřebovat, no. Takže asi tak, no. Každopádně my teda jdeme tady na tyhle ty dvě věci. Moment, tady nejprve půjdu tady na tu. Jo, to je ten kanion, který jsem měl zamčený tou květinou, no. Tak jdeme tady na hranice. A půjdeme to tam vyčistit teďka, no. Jo, teď to byl otočený, počkej, tady ne? Jo. Ježiši, tady zase bojujou, jak jinak? Jo, to jsou povstalci totiž. Pokud budu moct vytáhnout zbraň, bude to super. No, tenhle stroj sejmeme. To bristlebackové, ti nejsou tak těžcí. Povstalci se zatím nezmohli na nic víc než bristlebacky, takže... Pěkné a teď ještě další. Tím nedávám vůbec žádnou damage. No, to je povstalců. Ale všichni mrtví, no. Tolik mrtvých a zbytečně. Jenom protože jsou píče. A tohle z toho vyplýtvaný úplně totálně zbytečně. No. Každopádně jdeme zničit kovovou květinu. Je to příjemný, když konečně nemusíme být omezení. Tady už nějakou dobu je a jak ho osvobodíme, tady musí být květina, ne? No, kde ta květina je? Tady je jedna ta květina, ne? Takže... Jo. To máme jednu. Moment, a to mě...
There we go. Should be able to access that cave now.
Jo, teď budu vyšplhávat k té druhé, ne? No moment, a co jsem tím vyřešil vlastně? Teď jsem tím nic nevyřešil, ale... To je teda druhá, nebo a jako... Že musím odblokovat všechny, aby to fungovalo.
Some of the vines are gone, but the land god's still trapped.
Jo, tady máme cestu dovnitř, ale no. Respektive tady máme truhličku. A dál teda... Co přesně? Mně to nechceš pohádat, takže to radši obendu. To musím nějak vyšpolat z druhé strany, ale já nevím jak. To je divný, no.
Dreadwing carcass. It must have dropped the flowers and then crashed.
Jo, takže ty květiny opustil Dreadwing.
Climb up the side of the cliff. And get to that little flower.
Skvělý, no. Zase ta mrtka nefunguje. Takže já jak píča tam teď budu šplhat.
Take this to a dyer later.
No. No konečně, wow. Poslední květina, no.
Get rid of these vines. That's better.
No a teď ho jdeme hacknout.
This'll help you get better. One down, two to go.
Jo, takže jako... To vás bývají, no a my je tady necháme jen tak. No, tak okno. Tak uvidíme, jestli se bohové země vrátí, aby jim spravovali pole a aby lidé spojenců byli šťastní. Uvidíme, jestli to bude fungovat a jestli Zoo měla pravdu.
Good to hear.
A až se ta hra nebude totálně sekat, tak možná dondem tím dalším.
So his festival foretold the coming of spring. During those times, I remember clinging to my mother by the hearth, snuggling for warmth and listening to her sing of new beginnings.
Which is exactly what you're going to give to your people.
I hope so. All right then.
I guess they were leaving offerings to the land god. That looks like something fried them.
Něco je usmažilo.
Whatever did it might still be around.
Chceme vědět, co to usmažilo? No, našli jsme lišku, ale to teď nehledám.
I'll keep some extra on hand.
No a co já tady mám dělat? No, já nenávidím, když prostě se to buguje, tady nic není na prozkoumání. No, jsou hromady šrotu a žádná stopa nebo něco tady není, nebo já nevím. TF. Ach jo, já na to jebu. Já nenávidím prostě, když se ty hry tak bugujou. Já nevím. No, příště to zkusím nějak udělat a tu hru restartnu, protože očividně se to zase bugnulo, nebo co, já nevím, nebo tady jsem prostě, já tady prostě nic nevidím, tam nic nejde interaktovat, prozkoumat, tak já nevím. Takže tak, každopádně, pro tento díl už to bude vše. Já vám děkuji, že jste se podívali, doufám, že se vám toto video líbilo. Pokud ano, můžete zanechat like, po případě odběr pro další videa a uvidíme se u dalšího.